Production.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So we got a little weekly ticker breakdown here. I'm going to start off with Air Canada. Right now, I think people get terrified when they see like 14 days in a row of red. But what I see here is we're still kind of holding this trend line. We could obviously break through, but I would pay attention to this. I use the Fibonacci retracement from the low here to the high of this move. I pull sideways, right? We're at the golden pocket. So if we can hold in this range, which we do see some confluence in this area, right? I take out my square box, right? We got some confluence in this area. If we could hold this range, it just creates another higher low in retrospect, right? Holding this trend line area, and then we bounce back up. That would be good. So I still do like the looks of Air Canada. We could falter through and just drop down towards this $22 range because that is our clear demand. But overall, we're making higher lows. So I still like the looks of Air Canada. Znga, this is an opportunity I wanted to bring up just because I really like this chart, right? If you zoom out here on the weekly time frame, these are weekly candlesticks. So each candlestick is a full week. We came up to this $9-10 range and we got shot down, but look, we've broken over and it's now our demand, right? Look at these wicks here. This is a weekly candlestick chart. So the wicks here are telling me that this supply zone has now become a demand zone. So what I'm looking to happen here is if I use my Fibonacci extension tool from the low to the high and then I to its furthest pullback, $14 is our first target. And to be honest, I really like the chances of us doing that, especially with how this stock's acting. So I kind of really like this chart a lot. It's a steady uptrend, right? If we just go back, right? It's a nice uptrending stock starting from 2015. I like our chances. It's a nice solid triangle pattern. I love the triangle patterns. We're coming off a demand zone and the volume's looking nice, right? We're starting to get that bullish volume coming in. I like it. Tbix, if you guys remember this one, this was one that I bought in up here and I took a fat loss, but I'm back in because I like this range. Could this continue to go further? For sure. But I like my risk to reward here. When we've come back to these levels, we've had a 365% move. For the amount of shares you can get at 20 cents and the potential for it to at least get back to, if we run the fibs from our high to the low, if we want to make a golden pocket retracement, which would make sense, look at this huge supply up here. We know this is a huge supply because of these large wicks, right? And this large candlesticks rejecting the zone. If we pull up the golden pocket or we pull up the Fibonacci tool from our high to the low and we use it in reverse, if we were to make a golden pocket move from these levels, that's around like a 250% trade. So I think the risk to reward is there. That's why I added this one to the weekly ticker breakdown. But that being said, it could completely go to the shitter. So we'll have to see and keep posted in the coming weeks. Coinbase, man. Let's look at the weekly chart. Tweezer bottoms. This is a popular pattern. This pattern usually means bullish things, right? There's one, and here we got two. Crypto's starting to look like we're getting that bounce from 30K, right? BTC bouncing from 30K. ETH holding 1800, 2K range. Who knows, man? If this is, look at this big push today, right? Really on the daily time frame, if you're looking at the volume, it's not massive volume. Wait till the big money comes in. Like, this name could be deep in the 300s, almost 400 by the time it's too late, right? I would be expecting to see an inside bar because that is a big move in the day, right? If we look to the 1 hour time frame, it was a straight right up. So I'm expecting us to maybe collect on top of this 8 EMA, go sideways before we push higher. So we had our sharp move down and it kind of looks like an ABC retracement. A, B, C. We could probably put it like that. And if we're going to make this move, hopefully it's a like a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move, right? Hopefully it's something like that. It's way too early to start doing the fifth like wave, but I could definitely see us breaking out of this zone here, right? Once we fully get over 245, hold this 8 EMA on the daily, it's gonna rip. So we got Gtii. This is a US marijuana company. We have a massive triangle. We break out bull. It just looks great. To be honest, I think we're at least going to go back to all-time highs. It looks like a really nice chart. Look at this big volume on the breakout. This is what you want to see. This is just, if you like to look at charts and scan for opportunities, this is definitely something you want to see on a chart. So keep this in the database here. Keep it in the database. Because when you see Apple do this, or you see Amazon, which Amazon is doing this right now, or they're not breaking out, but it's in a massive sideways range. The bigger the range or the bigger the pattern, usually the larger the breakout. Just keep that in mind, because it applies to all stocks, right? These chart patterns applies to every single stock, crypto, forex, real estate. I haven't seen real estate besides like REITs, right? But like aside from that, like it works for everything. Just read the market. We got PLTR here. So I had PLTR kind of in like, because I honestly thought we were going to drop. Every time we made like a high, we got shot down. High, shot down, high, shot down. This name's riding the 8 EMA. Just look at the daily time frame and look at the 8 EMA. So on this day, when we had massive bull volume at the bottom of a range after a pretty big sell-off, right? Let's measure how big the sell-off was. 62% sell-off from the highs, okay? We have a large bullish engulfing candlestick that engulfs this previous day, and it's on massive volume. That's automatically a signal that there's going to be higher prices coming. It's never a guarantee, but if you are going to take risk, times like these are when you're going to want to. That's when I bought in, and I think it was like at 1890s. That's when I bought in. Right now, I could just let my money work for me, because it's riding the 8 EMA and it's showing me healthy signs. There's no reason for me to sell. So what I'm expecting is probably come up to this supply zone and stall. If we can hold this range and kind of make like a sideways consolidation after getting up here, this name, it might be a hot summer. That's all I'm saying. Keep it on the watch list. What could happen is I'm seeing this big impulse move. We might need a pullback, right? This could be that 5 waves I'm talking about, where we come here, we pull back, we get that third wave that's going to take us to all-time highs, right? I'm hoping to see something along the lines of that. So when we go to look at where could this pullback be, we use the Fibonacci retracement, right? If we decide to pull back from here, I want to probably hold the 0.382 and the 0.5, right? I don't want to come all the way back down to $22. That's not the greatest, but it could happen. So we got to be ready for it. I had a line marked out. I'll just replace it here, but 2120, like if we come back down to there, it'll be a buy. This is our demand zone. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We barely came under. We're back over. This is our demand zone. So expect PLTR to just keep ripping, because right now I don't think there's anything stopping this guy. It might be just one of those slow grinds, riding the 8 EMA all the way up to like all-time highs. So just keep it on the watch list. Look at this big volume coming in. The big volume's telling you big money's coming soon. Just watch, man. The big money's coming soon. But that's what we got for this week, I believe. So enjoy. I'm going to try to make them a little bit shorter, because I feel like 20 minutes is just a little much, eh? Anyways, enjoy the week, guys. Peace.